welcome back. As already said, I'm in Railjet. Railjet is an Austrian train. As you can see, that's the train number RJX number 169. The coach I'm in, and the language is Austrian and Deutsch and English. This is the speed of the train, 90 kilometers per hour, and the next stop is Sargans, but I'm going to Books. Now if you check this, I will be in Sargans 3:36 and in Books 3:48. Now it's very interesting. In Sargans, the immigration will come in, and they are so fast. They are just usually 2 to 3 people, maximum 4. But in these 8 minutes, they have controlled the whole train, and they go out in Books. They are very fast. Now this is my seat. The train is quite empty, so I could easily choose where to sit. Out there is a view of the I don't know what you call the sea, but it's just a small lake. I used to enjoy coming here when I lived in Zurich. If you remember, I think I've told you in the past videos that I lived in Zurich. So as I said, I'm going to Books, which is my old home. That is the first place I lived when I came here. If you remember my video in Lauterbrunnen, I told you the mountain used to disturb me, and Books is more or less like in Lauterbrunnen. The mountains are quite high, and this used to play tricks with my mind, because you open the door, the first thing you meet are the mountains. You open a window, the first thing you meet are the mountains, and it used to turn me crazy, because I was just not so used to such high mountains. Today I've learned better how to ignore the mountains, but that was not the case when I first moved here. It was really a problem in my mind. I felt claustrophobic. I felt closed in by the mountains. I thought the mountains were going to fall on top of me, and every bad thing you can think of, I used to think, because I don't even know how to put this into words. It was just a terrible time. Really, I went through a very hard time when I first came here with the mountains. Anyway, as I said, now I'm more used to it, and it's not used to, but now I've learned to ignore the mountains, or to accept them in a different way, or to accept them that it's a part of my life. But when I first moved here, the mountains were a real problem. It's interesting, when I check out my seat, they have a head cover here, or maybe Railjet, but the head cover is so, my head can't even reach it. So, and I'm not the shortest person around, so I don't even know who I don't know who designed the head covers. Really, it's just stupid and useless. It doesn't even reach the head. Also guys, that's just a view from outside, and as you can see, the mountains here are not these are, now it's safe to call them hills. Yeah, the hills here are you can better tolerate them, because these are not so high. But as we continue, when we reach a place called Siegelbrücke, then again it's just more mountains like it was in Lauterbrunnen. And look, I don't even want to try to explain how I felt about these mountains, because I don't have the right words. It was a hard time. The mountains gave me a really hard time. Anyway, once again, as you can see, most of the train is empty. Here is a 4-seater empty. Front of me is 2-seater empty. The front is again another 2-seater empty. Most of them are empty, and it will go on like that most of the time. And even if you check behind, most of it is just empty. I see about 3-4 people, and that's that. I like it that the arrival time and the we will be arriving in 41 minutes. We will be in Sargans. Anyway, sometimes the immigration are not there. If they're there, you can imagine how, when the train is full, you can imagine how quick they have to work to control I don't know how many people just in 8 minutes, because they go in Sargans and they have to go out in books. It's crazy. They work really fast, but they always, I don't know how they finish it, but they do. Anyway, that's that. So guys, just enjoy my travel with me. I really appreciate your time. I always appreciate your time. I can see some people, they're fishing. The camera couldn't capture it very well, but I can see people fishing. Yeah, what else is there to say? Nothing really. I think I will stop the video. Then when we get to Sargans, I will start capturing again. But for now, I want to remind you something once again. Please subscribe, comment, and share with your friends, and hit the like button, because that way you help my channel to grow. And without you sharing, without you watching, the channel will be useless. So as always, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you sharing the video. And if you have any questions, just leave me a comment below. If you have anything, an idea of what I should do better, or what I should change, just leave me a comment below. I reply all comments. So I will for sure reply your comment. If you have any questions or anything at all, just leave me a comment below. And I really appreciate your time. Thanks so much. You are the best. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for sharing, thanks for commenting, thanks for hitting the like button, everything you like. Also guys, I'll talk to you later. Before we go on, I don't know if you can see in the distance the mountains will be starting again. Maybe the camera can't capture it, but if I check in the real distance, the naked eyes can already capture it. Yeah, the mountains. Also guys, talk later. You are the best. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thanks. Bye bye.